Hello folks, and welcome to another kit review video. Today we are going to be looking at the Pathfinder stainless steel canteen and cook set. As the name suggests, it is from Pathfinder Outdoors. Now, I've been using this cook set for a number of years now. You'll have if you've been following the channel, you will have seen this in a lot of videos over the past few years. It doesn't have any water in it today because I am at camp. It's the back end of an overnighter. My stuff is sort of airing out over here, so the thing is empty, and I thought it was high time that this cook set got a review. So yeah, I'm not affiliated with Pathfinder at all. This was a purchase. I've not been sent it. I haven't been asked to do a review. I'm reviewing it because I actually really like it. So let's get into it. Okay, so here is the cook set. This is how you get it. It comes in this case. I'm not going to talk about the case just yet. I'm going to leave that till later on. But this unclips at the front here, and then the whole canteen and cook set is inside. So to start off with, I'm going to take out the lid for the mug. Then we have the bottle, which has the Pathfinder logo on it. Just pop that down there a second. Then from there, we have the mug and twig burner. Okay, so these two things fold together like this. So the handle of the mug forms like a clip for the twig burner. The twig burner comes off. It's obviously, it nests with it. And the idea is that the mug can sit on the twig burner like this, and then the lid on there. Yeah? So just to show you the whole thing nesting together. So the lid's separate, we'll get that out of the way. Twig burner. Handle forms the clip, mug goes in there, and then inside the case, the lid just slides down the back like so, and it all goes into this case. So let's have a look at the bottle first. So this whole thing is stainless steel, which means that it has a total weight of 836 grams. Some places are saying 900 grams, but I really don't think that it is that heavy. So we'll take the cup and stuff out of the way to begin with, and first of all we will have a look at the bottle. So the bottle for this is one of these kidney shaped bottles, which I really like the shape and size of. It means it packs down really nicely. The capacity of this is just over 1 litre, I think 39 fluid ounces for those people over the sea. It's really robust. I don't know what the thickness of the steel is, but you can feel that it is a robust, well-made bottle. And there we've got the Pathfinder logo on one side of it, which is pretty cool. And the Pathfinder logo is also on the lid as well, which is going to be really hard to show you in this light, but you might be able to just make it out. The lid goes over a really wide open mouth. I don't know what the dimensions of that open mouth is. I am in the woods, so I haven't got a ruler or anything with me, but it's pretty decent. You can fill that up really, really easily, and you can get a good look inside it to see how much water you have got left. The lid, I've seen a few other reviews of people criticising it, saying, oh, you can't hold water in this. You absolutely can. I've been using it for years. The problem is, when you put the lid on, you've just got to make sure it's tight. I think what people are doing is like putting the lid on and then just giving it a little bit of a, you know, just a little bit like that. It kind of has like a, it's got like a rubber seal on the inside, and you sort of have to compress that. So screw it on. When it's on, just cinch it down really tight like so, and it will not leak. I have had it leak where I've forgotten to tighten it down myself, but generally it also stays upright, so it's not really going to leak if you're sensible about it. One curious feature about this bottle is this lip here, which sits sort of flush with the cup. I don't know why it has that. I don't understand the purpose of it. Is it for measuring or what? It just seems a little bit too much. I don't think it's necessary, but it certainly doesn't take away from the bottle itself. The lid it's a plastic lid. I'd actually have preferred a metal lid, I think, but it doesn't matter. It's a really sturdy, chunky plastic lid. You're not going to break that easily. It's really, really robust, and it's got grips on around it to help you kind of tighten and untighten it. Some bottles are just smooth, and that's really frustrating because you can't get a good grip on it. So I really like that feature. Like I said, the Pathfinder logo is on the lid as well. onto the mug and the twig burner. So I really like this mug, actually. I didn't at first, but it's really grown on me and now it's a firm favourite. So as I showed you before, the twig burner nests with the mug, and here is the mug itself. I think at one point in the past there was a Pathfinder logo on the front here, but as you can see, this mug is well used, it's been in the fire, it's all charred and blackened, there is no remnant of that left. There is, however, a little bit of that logo on the front there. So the handle of this is slightly different to a lot of these like military style canteens that I've seen. Most of them have like a fold out handle, like a dual handle, but this one, because it acts as a clip, is almost like it's like a bracket shaped handle. And the way that it works is that when it unfolds, we just have this little clip here, so we drop it down, lift the clip up, and it just hooks over there. Really, really simple design. I really like it, and that is quite sturdy now. Sadly, I haven't got enough water to sort of show you how sturdy it is because I have used it all. But the other thing about this handle is that we've got these bits here. So we've got this wider bit here and then like a kind of divot here. Both of them have a hole in. Now, I've never used these, but I suspect that they are designed to be like hooked onto something. If anybody knows or has a demonstration on how to use that, I'd be really curious. Another thing that I really, really love about this mug, and you must excuse me because it is a little dirty inside, is that I've got measurements for different volumes of liquid or stuff on the inside. I think that's a really nice feature. So it's laser etched in, it's never worn out, and I've used that quite a lot for measuring things like when I'm cooking, or just kind of like measuring out oil or milk or whatever, because I do cook in this mug quite frequently. I like the size of this mug, which is 750ml, because you can use it for eating your food out of, or you can use it as a good hefty coffee cup. Additional to that, we also have the lid that goes on the top. It fits nicely because it's purpose made and it's got a little ring loop on it. I really love this addition because I have used this so many times for just shoving it into the fire and cooking in. And on the lid there, we've just got some little holes so it allows steam out, so it doesn't kind of like, it doesn't bubble and boil over. And this is a really robust ring, so I can get my finger through it as it is, or I can get my finger through it with glove on really easily, just like so. So even if it's hot, I can, you know, get my glove on and lift it off. I also like that it's slightly recessed. In the past, I have used it with coals on the top as well. So I've used it as like a mini oven. I have actually baked a tiny loaf of bread in this mug. It's a fantastic little piece of kit. So as well as the mug, we also have the twig burner. Now, I like the addition of the twig burner. I think it's a really cool idea. But as you can see, I haven't actually, it's being used, but I haven't used it that much. The reason being, it's actually pretty difficult to get a decent fire underneath that, I think. It should stay on even without fluid in it, but it fits nicely, and I have used it for boiling water for just a brew in the past. It is nice if you can't be having a big fire, you just need something really quick. On the twig burner, we've got the Pathfinder logo and also the logo for canteenshop.com. I don't know whether it's showing up because the light's being really difficult today. But yeah, we've got all the holes on the top here, but what I really like is some of the holes here are actually raised up. So when the mug is on there, let's put it on that way, you can see it's slightly raised so the flames can come up and around it. So overall, the main bulk of it, which nests together just beautifully, is absolutely fantastic. You can feel it's like precision made, it's robust, it's chunky. I really, really like it. And the fact that they include a lid with it as well is absolutely fantastic. All right, let's have a look at the case. So I'm gonna pack this away, pop it back in the case so we can see it. So just sits in there like so. This goes down the back or wherever the groove is, doesn't matter which way you put it in. This comes over here and clips in the front, and can be cinched down to keep the whole thing tight. Okay, so I have to say, as much as I like the design of the case is my least favourite part of the whole setup. The metal canteen and all the cup and the twig burner all feel really, really well made, really precisely made, robust, good materials. The case, unfortunately, despite being a fantastic design, just feels a little bit flimsy and a little bit tacky. Already the elastic on this has degraded, So you can see it's gone like lumpy, probably better to see it on this side. It's like lumpy and brittle and it's got no stretch left in it. Not that you really need that anyway, that just kind of cinches the front in, stops the whole thing rattling, but it's gone a bit rubbish. On the back we've got molly straps. So the molly straps are fantastic because it means I can clip it to the outside of my rucksack, or on the rucksack that I'm using I can clip it onto my belt so I've got access to water. The problem is they just, I mean, it's clipped on now. This one in particular doesn't seem to want to clip on very well at all. Now they're pretty robust when they're on, but they're just, I don't know, there's like loose bits of stitching, the fabric feels a bit flimsy and thin, and also one thing that you might have noticed, when I come to take this out, so the bottle comes out quite nicely, but because it's like slightly lined, the mug on the inside catches, so I'm pulling on that, so you have to kind of wiggle it out. It's a minor thing, but it is a little bit annoying. The inside of it is lined. It's quite hard to show. We've got a little bit of a liner in there, and on the bottom there is a little grommet which allows water to run out if it does leak. There's little pockets on the side. These are great for like water purification tablets and things like that. I tend to, if I'm just carrying this, I'll keep like tea bags and stuff in these, or maybe it's like some hot chocolate sachets, and that's nice. Or maybe I could even put some herbs and spices in there. So the design of the case is lovely. I really like the design. What I don't like is the way that it's carried out. This clip, I kind of feel like this clip here, quite hard to see, the light's a bit off. This is a fixed clip. I think I'd prefer it if that was on a strap, but whatever, it's just the case. In the future maybe I'll try and make my own case for it. It's, you know, it's stood up well, but it's just not very good. Like the little sort of eyelets have rusted on it. There's loose stitching. I don't know, it's a fantastic cook set, but the case is just naff. The case is just not very good at all. It just looks and feels flimsy. So there you go, folks. That is the stainless steel canteen and cook set from Pathfinder. Overall, I can't fault the thing. It's actually really, really good. It's just a shame that the case is a bit naff, but it's only a bit naff. It's actually okay. In terms of the price, depending on where you get it from, this varies from about £50 to £60. Obviously, we're in the UK, so it has to be imported. It's going to be a little bit more expensive anyway, but I do like it. I've seen other cook sets and canteen sets for around the same price, but this one I think is by far the best because it's purpose built for not the military, but for, you know, campfire cooking and being in the outdoors. So there you go, stainless steel cook set and canteen from the Pathfinder School. I really like it. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with the Pathfinder School, but it's a fantastic bit of kit that will be with me for many years, I assume. Yeah, so if you like that, check it out. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. I've got videos coming out every single week. We've got kit reviews, camping videos, I've got tutorials, all kinds of stuff. And also, quite irregularly still at the minute, but I've got my workshop Wednesdays. We're going to work on some projects at home to help us in the outdoors. So make sure you do all those things. Be sure to leave me a comment. I love comments. And until next time, take care of yourselves, enjoy the outdoors, and bye for now.